going on, guys? We're back with another episode today. Last episode, you seen with this truck. It's Dumpy. I've named it Dumpy now. It used to be kind of, well, it has a dump bed on it, never worked. But it's Dumpy now. That, and it looks like it could be in a dump. Truck ain't the nicest, but it's mine, so it's great. Anyways, last episode, I put headers on the truck. As last you saw the truck, I haven't done anything with the truck since. Kind of been sitting since. Had a lot of stuff go on, but we're back. So today, we're gonna put a custom exhaust on it. I got 3-inch stainless exhaust. We'll see how it goes. I've made custom exhaust before, but nothing to this scale. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm not the best welder, but I can weld. So it's not gonna be perfect, but we shall see. But as you can see, I got everything laid out. I got the 2 mufflers, just cheap mufflers on Amazon. I got some V-bands too. Like I said, I've done exhaust before, and the only real exhaust work I've done was on turbo cars, and V-bands are great. This truck is really not really nice enough to have V-bands, but they're cool. Anyways, if you watched the last video, you know that whenever I put the headers on, I just cut the exhaust far enough back just to be so I could slide them on. So now I'm gonna go back. First thing I gotta do is go ahead and cut the rest of the exhaust off so I can slide it out. A little history on the truck. Truck is a 1987 Dodge W250 that was actually at one point a city truck, and that's why it has this push bar on it. It used to actually be a plow mount, and the reason I call it Dumpy is because it actually, when we get under it, you'll see it has a hydraulic cylinder under it, where this is actually a dump bed, and they used to use it for a salt spreading truck. And if you look, I got a piece of plywood down here because the bed is pretty much rusted up and there's big holes all over it, so I just do that in there so I have something to put stuff on. Eventually I'd like to fix it. I haven't decided. I go back and forth between taking all the dump bed stuff out and just having like the regular bed without the ability to dump it, but we shall see. If I did decide to name it Dumpy, so it might do good to leave the dump bed in it just so name matches a little better. We shall see. And just like that, first step is done. I thought about, when I put the headers on initially, I thought about just trying to graft them back up to the exhaust, but as you can see, mufflers, nothing really on this exhaust is still what I'd classify as good. This is smashed. It's all cracked up here, all butchered. You got this one right here that's smashed, so. See, out with the old and with the new would probably be better anyways, just all around. I'm hoping the 3-inch will fit. If not, I think I have some 2-inch pipe I can get past, as long as I can get past the transfer case and cross member, we should be fine. I'm going to get some bolts and go put these up against on the collectors themselves, snug them up, just so I can slide them in. I'm not gonna worry about the gaskets or anything right now at this moment, just so I can get an idea and go from there. Okay. So we got that one on there. I was gonna take an exhaust pipe, slide it in there, see how it's looking, see if it's gonna go straight through there, like I'm hoping it does, or if we're gonna have more issues than I thought. And if you see something flying around, there's a bird in here. I tried to get it to go out earlier. I don't know where it's at the moment, but try to get it to fly out, and I couldn't, so I just kind of, there it is. So yeah, there's a bird in here. If you see it flying around, I tried to get it to fly out, but it wouldn't, so I was gonna wait for a little bit. It'll tire out, open the garage door up. Hopefully I'll be able to get it to come out. It's not the first time I've got one stuck in here. Kind of annoying, but no. Can't help it. So it was raining when I opened the garage door, so they just wanted to be dry for a little bit. Can't blame them. Let's see. Looks like it's going to hit on just about everything. That is a problem. Like I said, I don't want to, but I have a 2.5 inch exhaust, a little few pieces of it. Might do that, just right here. And then up step it to 3 inch for the rest. This side wouldn't be a problem, like I said, if I take that out. But this one, with the transfer case and this brace right here, I will go grab a piece of 2.5 inch and see what it looks like. Okay, it's been several hours. I was gonna record more, but then I decided not to because a lot of it would just trim a little bit, tag it, see if it fits, cut it, trim it, tag it, vice versa. Anyways, so progress update. I got all of it lined up the way I wanted. I changed my mind on how we were gonna do it. I was planning on doing over the rear axle and doing it out the sides, like right there. But I was like, one, I've been doing, it's like 4 a.m. now, and I've been doing it since like 9 o'clock last night. So I was like, yeah, I don't feel like doing it. And two, as you can see it right there, I've never done axle dumps. So I'm like, hey, that'd be kind of neat. Well, anyways, this is what we came up with. What I came up with, at least. So, yeah, axle dumps, mufflers, X-pipe. I wasn't planning on doing an X-pipe, but I had one lying around. I was actually planning on using an H-pipe on this, but I had an X-pipe laying around, so I was like, screw it, I'm using X-pipe. And then I got the V-bands right here so I can take it off, mainly because that's the only way I could think of to make sure I could take off the front and fully weld it. But that's what I gotta do now, is just take all of it back down, because all of it is just tack loaded right now, just to hold up, just for mock-up purposes. So the only thing I got left to do is take everything down, weld it all up, which is gonna take a while, and then I gotta come back in and figure out some exhaust hangers. I'll probably just do something off where the 2 exhaust hangers were originally here, and that should be good enough. But that's where we're at right now. Well, I got all it welded up. Not what I classify as the best welds, but they work. Some definitely better than others, but so I got all of them welded up. There's 3 pieces in total. Got them all welded up. Now all I gotta do is just slide them. We'll put them back in, and then I still have to weld up the exhaust hanger, so that'll be next. Exhaust all on, all welded up. I ended up using a old mini bike chain as an exhaust hanger. You guys can see it. It's right there. I don't think you guys can really see it, but something different, something neat. But man, on there, nice sturdy, good. So now it's time for a cold start. You guys right there. Sounds pretty mean if you ask me. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.